The last demo is the dictionary search external module, and it's a really simple module. So when you go to your external modules, what this does is it provides a way for you to search your data dictionary. So if you have a project that has like hundreds of fields, and instead of using the code book to just scroll and scroll and scroll, or use the code book to Control F and try to find it, the dictionary search allows you to do that through a GUI in REDCap. And there's really, so if you're interested in it, here's the documentation. It just explains all the different types of criteria that you can use. But I'll show you all this here. So once you enable this dictionary search, and this might be one, Terry, that you'll have to enable as well as the custom survey landing page for everybody. But once you get the dictionary search enabled, it gives you a menu option down here under external modules. And so if you click on this dictionary search, it brings up this GUI where you can search for specific terms. You can search different properties. You can search branching logic, field annotations. It's not just the field label, which is nice. You can, if you've set a maximum value somewhere and you can't remember exactly where you set that, you can check that. You can check any of the fields that are required. Any identifiers. So if you're making a project and you have PHI and you're like, did I make sure that I marked those PHI fields as identifiers? You could check this and search to see which fields are identifiers. So it's really nice. You could also check different field types and limit it to field types. So if you're only interested in like calculated fields, or if you're interested in drop downs or any descriptive text, you could also set it to be partial match. So like if I grab this from our COVID antibodies, and I just grabbed our COVID antibody initiative project just as a test because it has hundreds of fields. So if I just look for age, then it's going to bring up anything that has the word age in it because I have partial match here. So languages is going to come up because it has age in it. This fail age, the header license new is going to show up because it has age in the text here for massage therapy. And so it's going to pull anything up that has that age value. Now, if I come back up and I say that I only want age, but I want it to be an exact match, and I want it to be in the field name, then it should only come up with age, which it does. And so it's nice because it shows you everything that you have. It gives you a hyperlink so that you can go to the actual form, so you're not having to hunt and peck for, trying to find where this thing lives. So if I went to this, and I just open this up, now it's going to give me the form where it was found. So here's age. So it's a really nice. It's a really nice module. It helps you kind of search for projects without, because otherwise you'd have to go to the code book, and you'd run into the same problem here if you do control find and I say age. It's going to bring up 110. Anywhere it sees age, it's going to highlight, and now I'm going to have to figure out, where it is. And luckily this one's here at the top, but it could be the 110th thing that I search, and it's going to drive me nuts. So if you want to use the dictionary search, it would make your life easier, especially if you're unfamiliar with a project. This would really be helpful for me, Terry, and Colleen, and Tanya as well, because we always get emails from people saying, hey, can you help me with this, fix this, whatever, and they just send us their project number and we look it up, but we have to familiarize ourselves with their project before we can even help them. And so if there's a field that they're looking for specifically, looking for help on, we can just use this external module and pop it into their project, search for it, and you know, that way we're not having to dig around as, you know, waste time. So those are the three modules that I wanted to demo today. There's a couple other modules that we've installed. They're a little more complex, and so those are going to take a little more for me to dig around and kind of get my head around and build some projects that kind of explain them. There's like a stopwatch demo or external module that allows you to add a stopwatch field to your projects. I mean, that could be useful for some people. There's one that allows you to do like a video list, and there's like a paper trail module. So there's a few cool little modules that we've installed in the last couple weeks that we're working on trying to demo for you guys. So does anybody have any questions?